Welcome back to Inspiring Power You. I'm Jennifer Clifford and thank you for joining me. I hope you're all good today. If you've clicked on the video, you are probably thinking, am I an empath? Or you know you're an empath and you are just looking for more insight and understanding into who you are and how you go through life and how you can make that better. If you're somebody who's thinking, am I an empath? Here are two signs which really would distinguish that for you, because I can honestly say through my whole life, situations where I just thought, like, I can feel so deeply in my whole being. I can feel so deep when somebody has issues or problems and whatever. I can nearly feel like I have them myself, and I always wondered why other people don't have that reaction. Another thing is, like, if you are walk into a crowded room and you can just all of a sudden feel really overwhelmed, and or like if you've gone shopping at the weekend and you're in a big department store and it's absolutely packed, you can be so drained when you get home and literally like just not want to do anything for the rest of the day. And it's because you've either absorbed all these negative energies from different people, or your energy is just being drained because you've allowed it to flow out and you haven't protected it. So they're probably like two major things, but obviously if you are an empath, you will already have known that. So what does it mean to be an empath? Well, basically an empath is a highly sensitive person, and they can understand and share emotions with others that are so deep. So empaths are very compassionate, but they're intuitive also, and they can pick up on emotional feelings that maybe others don't. So they miss, other people won't see it and they get it, they get what it is. So being an empath though is not just about caring. It's not like just they're deeply caring people. They almost take the emotions as their own. And because there's a dark side to it in some way, because we absorb the people and the environment that we're in, really absorb it. So when it's negative, we get all that negative and we can become overwhelmed and really drained, and it can be very challenging to deal with. So if this is you and you think, oh, Jennifer, some of this is resonating with me, what can I do about it? If you feel you are an empath, then you have to make self-care a priority. It is so important to take care of yourself. It is so important to have boundaries with people. I mean, proper boundaries when it comes to situations where you have been in before and you know this will affect me. It is super important to set boundaries for yourself. You also need to protect your energy and learn how to protect your energy. And the biggest thing of all is learning to distinguish from your feelings and someone else's, and knowing then the boundary to put between their feelings and your feelings. That is a real key. I will talk more about that protection and help you to learn how to do that in future videos. But this is the first video of the channel, and it was just really, channel is for an empath as myself, and the challenges that I've had in my life, and I know so many out there are having the same. And if I knew what I knew now, if I didn't know then, I would have saved myself a lot of pain and a lot of suffering. And I would have cared about myself a hell of a lot more and looked after myself if I had realized the high sensitivity I had, but also the high intuition that I had that allowed me to see and feel things in such a deep level where it really did absorb my being. So thanks for listening. If this does resonate with you, if any of this resonates with you, feel free to leave your stories or your questions or even your experiences down in the comments. And like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next video. But thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to bring you all really good, helpful insights into how you can turn your sensitivity into power. Thank you for listening.